Hello, dear Capricorn. So now I remember what I forgot. I wanted to light the candle, so just wait a second. So some people commented under my videos that they are that the sound is quite low, and I just want to ask whether everybody experiences that this way, or is it only for this couple of videos that I have uploaded? So anyway, anytime I play my videos, the sound is actually quite loud, as I experience it. So I'm not sure if there's what this is about. Okay, so this is your February 2021 reading, and yeah, I don't know, I have no idea about the layout. I will draw the cards in. It will be very intuitively, and if you feel like sleeping, if you feel tired, and I'm gonna be very slow at talking. So if you feel like you want to sleep, please feel free to fall asleep. And also the tarot cards have been designed as a card game. So I also want to treat it that way, that they do not bear the ultimate truth and no life advice, only recommendation for what topics you would want, or for what topics you want to set your mind on, or draw your attention to. So let's go. Let's take that one. So we have the world. Okay, I believe I want to do the layout that I have designed for myself once. Current situation, where you come from, Ace of Wands, the grounding force, Ten of Cups, something uplifting or to think about, the Lovers, future, Seven of Wands, together with the Wheel of Fortune, the in-between, Two of Swords, and an outcome, possible outcome. Okay, so let's go through the story. So, okay, I see the current situation, the world. So this is quite cool. It tells me that there are lots of things happening for you. Maybe not in the real world, but at least in yourself. Or maybe you're planning on doing or starting something. Or maybe you're coming to an end with certain things. You coming to an end, coming to terms with the things that were bothering you. So let me just tilt the camera a little. And you transcend now to another phase. Anyway, so either when you're actually finishing something up, or you're starting something else, either way there's like a lot of going on in yourself. So this is kind of what is represented by the World card in your current situation for me. And the Ace of Wands in the latest past or in the past shows me that there has been something started, definitely. Something that ignited you, or you planted seeds for something. So probably you're continuing this on, but you're giving this whole thing like a, I don't know, like further thoughts probably. So, and there's a lot of love happening around that. When I see the 10 of Cups in the grounding, so maybe you are actually grounding yourself by acknowledging all the love and all the beautiful, kind people that surround you, or at least some of them, and that you kind of feel that you're not alone, and that makes you quite grounded, which is very good, because this is a good place to continue working. So then we have the Lovers on your mind, or what you think of, or uplifting. So again, there's this sense of there's love. You haven't, like, you didn't give up the hope and the faith that you might also at some point partner up with somebody, or this is your relationship, and and it gives you quite a lot of energy to get like it's supportive relationship. Maybe it's not a partnership in a romantic sense. Maybe it's also a friend, a family member, or anybody who surrounds you. Or at least you wish for that. Or if it's not the case, if you don't have somebody like this in your surrounding, it also could be that this situation actually shows you what you want, being support, and where sometimes we need to acknowledge that even when we're not at where we want to be, at least this is what we want, and we can clearly see it and visualize and manifest it for us for the future. So what I see in the future is the 7 of Wands together with the Wheel of Fortune. So this is a little bit like protecting yourself, but this card does not indicate what we're protecting ourselves from, but it looks like we have a reason for that. But for some reason, together with this Wheel of Fortune, I'd read that there might be something that is repetitive to that situation. Feels repetitive, as if it could be that there's a pattern that you have not resolved yet. So maybe there is something that you, again, looking at love and love situations, you want to resolve first. And I also see this non-action card, 2 of Swords, in between. So not acting because we don't have enough information to act on something, which is good, to not be reactive in that situation, definitely. So, but I feel like there is like a little bit of being cautious about not getting into patterns from the past and repeating some form of how do you call that, defense. So, but the outcome is kind of, you have yourself. So this is a Pentacle, Ace of Pentacles. So Capricorn, this is for me, it looks like whatever happens here in between, you still will kind of, you know, you have yourself, you got yourself, you can support yourself. Yeah, there's like being in unity with yourself, which is pretty nice. Even if you don't earn anything from situations, at least we accumulate how do you call that? I forgot the word, I'm sorry. Yeah. You have like one more situation that you can look back on and look back to and have your experience. So accumulate experiences. Okay. So I'd like to draw some more cards and clarify. So these two just fell on the Wheel of Fortune, which is very interesting. So we have here the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. So the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Wands kind of seem very similar to me for now, because I feel like this is, usually I don't like that, thinking about stuff like marriage and, but it looks like, as if it's about a repetition of a pattern in how you view yourself in connection to other people. And so this is about being welcomed and being loved and accepted. And I'm not sure if you can take that at the moment. I wish you would. The idea of being enough for the people, not having to fight for love or acceptance. And this is, in this case, kind of shows me that you looking for approval from somebody. So and I don't think that this is necessary. So, but I want to clarify further the other cards. Sorry. And hopefully we'll see more. So, we do have the Ace of Wands in the past. And I said it's about planting seeds, so you started something passionate. There's a lot going on, and you're grounded by love. Okay, so you started something maybe on the basis of the loss of something actually going to an end, but you were not concerned about it. You really. I'm sorry, I don't know what's happening. My throat is busy with not speaking. So, didn't look like you are you were too long in that position of suffering from the loss, but you kind of got your strength together and. It tells me that it's kind of you trusted your senses and your own your strength. Kind of taking responsibility for yourself and for what is there to come. which is a very Capricornian thing, as from what I know, is being able to be sad, but also not being dragged down by it completely, but yeah, kind of relying on yourself and continuing. So I want to see the world as a current. So a lot of work, I'd say. Maybe work that you are kind of not very sure about, that you want to do. So there is something something holding back in that little bit of conflict. So you kind of really, don't want to have your work conflicting with your happiness. And this is what you look for: being happy instead of feeling down, because that's the alternative, right? You like the two extremes, the two options: being dragged down by a situation, or focusing the good, looking at the work that you've already done, something that might need some adjustments, and just continuing. Yeah, looking into the future, not hanging on, being strong, standing tall. So I feel like you might be open for love, or this relationship, or maybe deepening an existing relationship, or being torn. That's interesting. So we have an air queen. Looking at the King of Wands, kind of in a more active role, provoking a conversation. But there's also this decision or indecision. So it's looks like a relationship that is in a state of being thought about quite a lot, and there's no decision yet, which is fine. So there's this transitional state that it kind of leads again to the Two of Swords here. Not being reactive when things are not clear. When you don't really know. Okay, so there's like this deceit card together with the Two of Cups. Or maybe running away from love. Also, instead of running away from love, or like thinking about things that you don't have answers to, it's always a good idea to take that time and like nurture yourself, remother yourself. I like this concept of remothering yourself. It's very beautiful. There's some YouTube videos out there on that, which is very nice. So I think this is a practice that should be practiced more than it is, I feel. Whenever you are actually in a big stress because you kind of want to make a decision, but you are unsure about something. So then just instead of searching or discussing or, you know, acting out something, your emotions or your thoughts, just kind of come get back to yourself. Give yourself some attention. This is also your card, Capricorn. Give yourself attention. And then also answers will follow usually. So there's defense. So yeah, strong. I love the Temperance card and the Sun. So okay, we have three major arcana for the card in the nearest future that I read as like a repeating cycle or pattern of defense, self-defense. And that's very interesting. So we have three major arcana clarifying that. So it's about strength. Yeah, like you are strong. You're strong enough to handle whatever situation comes up for you. You might feel it at some times, or you might not, but it doesn't disappear. That you don't have to prove anybody your strength. It's there and everybody can see it. That's what I get from it. So you have Temperance, which is I think that's my favorite card in the deck. So Temperance, it's about being balanced and being calm, keeping calm, being balanced and keeping calm, not rushing, not overdoing, not over trying. Nothing about this is hard. And then the Sun. Don't forget to have fun, to enjoy life. You are like you've been a child for a long time in your life. Maybe not the longest, depending on how old you are, but you've been a child for a long time, for the first times, first years of your life. And it's also like being patient with yourself, trusting your strength, your inner worth. You don't have to defend yourself when you know all that and when you live that, I feel. And maybe that's the big lesson in that scenario. Maybe through love, maybe you already experienced it. Maybe you, this is what is to come. Anyway, there's nothing to worry about, definitely. And I also feel like this is it's an interesting reading, and I feel like it's a Capricornian reading because it's about a lot of introspection and reflexivity and strength, but also this impatience of wanting to do, wanting to get on. So let me check that. The Devil is you. You got yourself again. That's nice. That's very nice. And we have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, nurture yourself, your body and your soul. And this is like a possible outcome or something that is like in the somewhere in the future. I don't really understand the time aspect. So I don't feel time aspects in these readings. So here's the Devil, it's your card. So enjoy yourself, you got yourself. As I said, Ace of Pentacles, it's basically you holding yourself, and you're fine. And this is like what can be called you got yourself, like from what I know in English. So, and then again, the Ace of Pentacles, another one, and the Queen of Cups, which is also very nurturing, very able to navigate through difficult emotions. And you get 3 queens. That's a lot of collective feminine energy, and the world, which we don't know if that's a solidly collective, as a solidly feminine energy, but at least in this deck. So yeah, this is that's what I have for February, and I actually would like to also get an oracle card. I have an oracle card here, deck. I'm sorry, maybe I'm also falling asleep. I mean, 30 minutes talking is it's like a lullaby for me. We have the Stargazer. Set your sights higher. The Stargazer. Yeah. So I would say set your sights on you, on yourself, on your highest self, however you perceive it to be or wish it to be. I would not necessarily turn down love if it's coming in. If it is a existing relationship and you are struggling in that, maybe I wouldn't say like struggle a little more. That's something that I wouldn't say. I would say if you don't have a decision now, don't beat yourself up about it, but nurture yourself definitely. Turn all your attention to yourself. If that's not, if you're not in a relationship that totally satisfies you, maybe not totally, but 90% or something, and that is definitely supportive. If it's not, then you're right with reconsidering it. Don't be reactive in that. Nurture yourself first. You don't have to prove anyone anything. And this whole defense thing with the clarifications of 3 major arcana, the Sun, the Temperance, and the Strength, shows me that there's definitely some lesson to learn for you. Yeah, so maybe you want to see through something, to see what's on the other side of the experiences that you usually have. Yeah, so this is the February reading, Capricorn. I hope you liked it. Thank you very much for listening. If you're still here, yeah, feel free to comment, and if you like it, of course, subscribe, or just tune in to the next videos, and I wish you a very nice time ahead of you, and good luck and all the best. Bye bye.